He say, she say, we say, I say, hearing out them points of views when I see it my way. Yes it goes, yes it knows, maybe so's, probably not. Shoulds and coulds, do's and don'ts, your woulds and won'ts is how you rock. Politicians and religions, on your house or are you renting? Is you married? Is you single? Meta interest when you mingle, turn out to be someone you into. So how long before the bed get wrinkled? Children when they tripping, is it time out or do you whip them? Opinions and decisions, hunches, intuitions, may or may not get it, cause people's experience different. Check the prejudice at the door. Speak the time you give the flow. Tell the truth if it's sweet or sour, cause the hour we spitting that fire.
Hey y'all, I'm waiting on some people to come up in here before we get to doing this. Let the notifications go out. We're going to be talking about Kales. The judge's order is in. So let's just let some people get in. I'm putting it in the post. Okay. Alrighty. There we go. Whew. All right. Lord Jesus. Okay. So we got a lot to cover. All right. I'm gonna get through this. Let me see. My asthma is going. Let me see. Hold on. Okay. All right. Hold on. What she talking about? Hold on, y'all. Okay. All right. Gotta blow this up. There we go. Blow it up. Okay. We're gonna use Kales as the watermark like we always do. Right? Like we always do. We're gonna use Kales as the watermark like we always do. There we go. There you have it. All right. It says the United States Court for the Northern District of Illinois, general order. Okay. General order holding abeyance civil matter involving the United States as a party. This matter is before the court due to the lapse of congressional appropriation funding the federal government, including the Department of Justice and the United States Attorney's Office. Absent an appropriation, the United States represent that certain Department of Justice attorneys and employees of the federal government are prohibited from working, even on a voluntary basis, except in very limited circumstances, including emergencies involving the safety of human life or the protection of property. 31 USC. Okay. We right here. Okay, this is just was in today. I don't know what this says right now, but it was in on R. Kelly's thing, so we are going to read it. Okay, it said order, and we're going to order. Therefore, the lapse in appropriations require the reduction of the workforce in the United States Attorney's Office and federal agencies, particularly with respect to the prosecution and defense of civil cases. The court, in response, and with the intent to avoid any default or prejudice to the United States or other civil litigations occasioned by the lapse in funding. Okay, sua sponte enters this general order as a result of the cited workforce reductions, it is hereby. Okay, so this is what somebody ordered. Okay, hold on, y'all. Okay, why this light won't keep go off? Why this light won't? Okay. Order effective October 1st, 2025, that all civil litigations involving as a party the United States of America, its agencies, its officers, or employee, whether their individual or official capacity, and whether current or former employees, and or any other party presented by the Department of Justice or the United States Attorney's Office, is immediately suspended upon and held, the ambience continuing until funding for federal government operations is fully restored. Okay, so I'm thinking this may have something to do with the government shutdown. Okay, this may have something to do with the government shutdown. The court may renew or modify this general order depending on the developments in the state period. The court intends civil litigations and including all pending non-criminal cases in which the United States, its agencies, its officers or employees, whether in their individual or official capacity, and whether current or former employees, is in any way a named party or any non-criminal cases in which the United States Attorney's Office and the Department of Justice is counsel of record. This includes, without limitations, all pending Social Security cases and all cases seeking monetary and equitable relief in which the United States is involved as a civil litigant. The general order does not affect Habeas Corpus cases pending or filing under Chapter 153 and Title 28. So I'm thinking, yeah, this got something to do with some type of shutdown, okay? But it's good to know, okay, because everything is at a standstill now with R. Kelly case any damn way. But let's listen. This is the first time me reading this with y'all, okay? I didn't read this beforehand. This general order suspends and continues during the day any and all events and deadlines in the affected civil litigation, whether established by the order, rule, or agreement, including but not limited to any scheduled proceedings, hearing and or discovery and pleading dates. No party will be required to take any steps in civil litigation effective until expiration of the stay. The court warns litigation that this general order does not purport to affect rights to or deadlines concerning appeal from any decision of this court, which will continue to operate and issue orders in the normal course. Any litigants affected by this order may seek relief from the order by motion. The court may, in any particular case, vary the effect of operation of the general order by a separate order. The court shall distribute this general order, A, by electronic service to all registered, okay, and B, by first-class mail to unregistered civil litigants, including pro se litigants and attorneys pending prohabic vice admissions, and C, by posting the general order on the court's public website. The court shall clarify the status of the case scheduled upon expiration of the stay and depending on the time of the funding resolution entered for the court. All right, so this is the chief judge that made this order. So what does that mean? Well, what I understood, that means that maybe a lot of things is on hold. All right, they need some funding. Well, if the government is shut down, right, you don't have funding, right? Nothing is happening, okay? You know what I'm saying? Nothing is happening and stuff like this. So will that be good for R. Kelly in a situation to where, okay, so will that give Bo enough time? But then they said some things may go on. I don't know. I have no idea. I just wanted to make sure you guys, know what was going on with the case, to keep you updated. As I told you, I promised to do that because I started it, so I wanted to finish it. And that's all I just wanted to bring to you guys, right? I am going to get off here and take my asthma medication because my breathing is flaring up and I just can't do it. I don't know what I did. I must have sprayed something I shouldn't have sprayed around the house or something. Anyway, because it's been a minute since my asthma flared up. But I'm just going to try to get myself together and chill out this weekend and stuff like that. See y'all when I got something to report. All right, talk to y'all later.